Hi, and welcome to my latest Legal Update newsletter. I'm Guy Berry, a frequent expert witness in real estate standard of care cases. If you've ever had a real estate case where you prepared a request for docs to get the agent's file, you may have overlooked some documents that might have helped your case. If your request simply asked the brokerage for their file on the transaction, you may not be getting some of the most important and telling documents in the transaction. Let me explain. In most companies, there's a procedure where the office provides their agents with a checklist, which is called closing documents, meaning that these are the documents that the office expects to see in the office file after the transaction closes. So just prior to closing, the agent goes through their file and pulls out only those documents the office is requiring. And all those other documents in the agent's file are retained by the agent. And to ensure that the office gets those documents, many offices will not pay the agent until that checklist is complete. But what will amaze you is how different these closing checklists are from company to company. In fact, some of the smaller companies don't even have a checklist at all. So there is no consistency from file to file. So in your request, you need to request the office file, but you also need to ask for any documents from the agent's individual file. But there's even more. You also might want to find out if more than one agent worked on the project. Agents frequently team up on a transaction. If so, you need to ask for each agent's individual file. It's also more and more common that an agent will hire an in-house or a third-party person to handle the paperwork. Those are called transaction coordinators. Was one used on your transaction? If yes, you need to ask for the transaction coordinator's file as well. Also, higher producing agents almost always have an admin assistant who works for them and does their paperwork. If the agent has one, you need to also ask for the admin's file. And lastly, since communication less and less is likely to be done on the telephone, you need to request emails, texts, and faxes. But you probably already asked for all the communication on this transaction, but agents are still paper-centric. Is that even a word? So you might also be more specific when requesting these electronic communications by identifying who they are. So you might want to include in your request for documents communication to and from the buyer or seller, the agent representing the other party, any agents who made inquiries on the property, any agent who made offers that were not accepted, any lenders involved in the transaction, whether they were used or not, the escrow company, the title company if it's different from the escrow company, any agent's admin assistants, any in-house or third-party transaction coordinators, any inspectors, any trades or repair people used on the project, or any other outside vendor like a photographer, stager, appraiser, whatever, any governmental agency regarding the property, and any other person concerned with the property or transaction in any way. I hope this will help you get a more complete request for documents on your next case. And if you're working on a case and would like a no-obligation opinion, please give me a call at the number below. Until next time, I'm Guy Berry. If you need more information about these programs, be sure and email me or call me today. Thanks for watching this video.